A microphone check, check. Jingle bell, jingle, smash the like. Microphone check, check. Microphone. Hello, everyone. Tom, aka Nostratomas, aka I am the Bommus. How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to talk about the metaverse. We're going to see what's going on in crypto. We're going to see what's going on in the stock market. You know what? I'm like not on top of my game today. I didn't have the light on. Starting a little early, I guess. Now I'm starting on time. How's everyone doing? The markets are looking, I don't know. The markets are looking like they always look. It's been, like we've talked about in the past, Bitcoin hasn't changed much since February, really. We're back where we were in February. We got about 5 minutes to the stock market opens. I took a look at the futures this morning. You know what? Let's just hop on right over to the desktop and kind of get into it and see what's going on in the stock market. When I did look, the NASDAQ futures were down a bit, nothing too drastic. I'm not really sure why the stock market's going on. I didn't look at the news or anything. Just that time of year, there is a bit of tax loss harvesting going on. Probably, people have some losses. This has been quite a different year than, I would say, 2021. All right, let me pop on over really quick. Merry Christmas. What do we got? I'll tell you what we got. We got, it's the last day of November and Plan B, man. I got to tell you, Plan B did not work out, did it? We're going to need about a 40K candle for Plan B to hit his mark today. All right. So let's see what we got going on in the stock market. The NASDAQ was down about 70 or 80 when I first woke up this morning and took a look. So don't call it a comeback. It is trying to make a comeback. Maybe we do fade the open and maybe stocks rip off to the races. One other interesting thing I was looking at, and we'll take a look at that in a second when we look at the charts, is, we got to watch the dollar. What's the dollar doing? And the dollar is going down, and the dollar going down is good for both the stock market and cryptocurrency. There's a lot of indicators going on right now that, it still tells us that Bitcoin and etc. is going to go up. So we'll take a look at those. Bitcoin is looking a little chippy right now. We'll be talking about Metaverse. I guess some secret Metaverse plays. Actually, really, I just kind of want to talk about my thoughts on the Metaverse. I do think there's going to be a lot of opportunities in the Metaverse. So I'll be looking at my strategy right now. I'm more of a, I've already got my money. Well, you know what? Let's just wait till we get to the Metaverse. All right. So we got about 3 minutes to the open in the pre-market. Tesla's actually up. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. So Tesla's actually up about $7 in the pre-market, nothing special. Looks like Bitcoin futures are up pretty good. So looks like Bitcoin might be up around, 58.5. It's been hovering around these levels though for a while. It keeps making you think it's going to break out, and then all of a sudden it dumps back down. You think it's going to break out, that dumps back down. Really, we just kind of end up where we've been for a while now. The miners, the miners are looking pretty flat right now too. We got about 2 minutes till the stock market opens. I want to see what happens here, and then we'll hop on over to the cryptocurrency charts. I have not done my DeFi Kingdoms quest yet today. I'm definitely gonna have that on tap. We'll run those bad boys out, see what they come back with. I, I got some yips right now. I don't know what to say. All right. While we wait on this, actually, let's take a look at what's going on in crypto in general, and then we can come back to this. So let's go on over to the charts. All right, so Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin doing? 58,451. Again, it's kind of just been doing this, hanging around the 50 on the log. We're going to need almost an exact 40. Do you think we're going to get a 40K candle today? I mean, that's what we're going to need. We're going to need a 40K candle for Plan B to hit its target. I mean, it was pretty impressive. He went 3 for 3, but what a big swing and a miss on the end of December. I'm sorry, the end of November with his 98K. Does this mean, like, is this more evidence that the cryptocurrency bull market is going to extend, or are we seeing an end? So what I'm looking for is, I do think we're going to continue to see upward movement. At this point, I don't know. Like, I don't know that we'll hit 100K by the end of the year. That seems to be a number a lot of people are talking about. You know, with all these titles, you're being tricked, you're being fooled. This will make you millionaires. This will be a 20x, 30x, 50x coin. You know, for me personally, when I look at my portfolio, I'm just kind of hoping for a 2x at this point. Like, I would, and not even by the end of the year. I'm talking just by the time I pay taxes. I would love a 2x on my portfolio by April. And I do think there's a pretty good chance that could happen, but it doesn't mean that it will. You know, so Bitcoin's about 15% of my portfolio. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to have a 2x in it between now and April, if I'm being honest. Again, that is a lot of market cap, but because my portfolio is heavily weighted with Ethereum, the number 2 position, Cardano the number 3, and Harmony the number 4, Polkadot the number 5. You know, Harmony's around 10%. Polkadot's around 5%. I do think we're going to see some pretty good gains, especially in Ethereum. I can see Ethereum hitting a 2x from this point. Ethereum's looking pretty good today, too. It is actually up about 5%, pushing, what are we pushing? We're pushing 4670. We're coming up on 4700. We're not too far from all-time highs. Now, hitting all-time highs today would be a pretty big move. We're seeing really nice 4 days, 4 up days now. What is Bitcoin? It's had a few down days, hasn't it? Oh no, I didn't realize this. Bitcoin's in 4 up days too. Bitcoin is in 4 up days too. Let's see what we got. So we're quite a ways away from the all-time high in, what was it? April? Wow, I thought it was in May. So it was in April. Like I said, we are where we were in February. So it's been I mean, back in February, people were telling us we were going to have a $300,000 to $600,000 Bitcoin. And here we are 10 months later. And, you know, who's to say we don't go another 10 months like this with Bitcoin just doing its thing? We're at points where we're talking about a lot of market cap. Me personally, I sit there and I look at it and I just try and think logically, what realistically is going to happen? Man, you know, I don't know. But like I said, at this point, I'll be ecstatic with the 2x. I'll be ecstatic, and that's by April. So we'll have to see how this plays out. It could continue to spin sideways like this for a while. We could go into a bear market. If the overall market's going to a bear market, you know, cryptocurrency is going to go with it. So let's see what the dollar's doing, because the dollar's a pretty telling tell. And we don't look at that very often, but so the dollar was on a, you know, right here. So we see since the end of October, actually, the dollar has been on a tear. And with that, the price of Bitcoin has gone down. I mean, honestly, we could go back to the summer. So Bitcoin did have some upward movement, but we'll just go back to the end of October. So the dollar is up. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, and the dollar's up 4%, man. You do something like this on cryptocurrency, and that'd be like 900%, right? But it's a much different game. Either way, a 4% move is a pretty big move in the dollar. It's gone from, well, so June upwards, what do we got? About 7-8%. Historically, what do we got on the dollar? I think this is all-time highs right here. Probably pretty close. No, we can go back. We can go back. Definitely. We don't need the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. You know what? Let's go to the weekly. Oh yeah, we're nowhere near all-time highs. What was I thinking? 1986. Man, the 80s, the best decade. Ian in the house. Jay Gomez in the house. How you brothers doing? How you brothers doing? 80s. Anyone remember the 80s? I sure do. The best decade ever. You know what? When I listen to music, there's about a 90% chance it's my 80s playlist. All right. All right. Ethereum's still moving, baby. Let's go. Let's get above 4,700. Cardano. Oh, my goodness. The Cardano. What are we going to do with you, Cardano? What was I watching yesterday? Around the blockchain, crypto face was shitting on Cardano. Giving my boy Charles a bad time. It is obvious when I listen to a lot of these big YouTubers, they don't know much about Cardano. I'm not saying that about all of them. There's definitely some bros out there and some sisters. Actually, yeah, there's not a lot of women in crypto. There's Wendy, right? I don't really watch her channel, but I like her. And around the blockchain. And nothing against, I mean, I don't watch a lot of channels, right? But, you know, I'll catch George quite often, and then I'll catch around the blockchain every now and then. And everyone was talking crap on Cardano. CryptoFace was talking crap on Charles and kind of acting like he didn't. I'm just like, man, there's just so much misinformation out there. George is still going, saying, yeah, you know, Cardano's time's going to come, but, you know, SundaeSwap is making these promises, and SundaeSwap didn't promise that they would release SundaeSwap in the next 2 weeks. So it's still coming. It's still coming, guys. I cannot wait. I can't freaking wait to tell you how right I was. It broke out. So Ian's saying it broke out of the downward trend. It has been a last couple weeks just waiting. Yep. Yeah. Ian, me and Ian are Cardano bros, dude. Cardano's, I can't freaking wait. I can't freaking wait. It's a lot easier for me. Dude, I get it. It's a lot easier for me to be patient with Cardano. When my cost basis is 50 cents, but I wanted to buy it when it dipped below $1.50. I wanted to buy it so bad I couldn't stand it, but I didn't, because, you know, I talk quite frequently about how much money I have in my bank account, and if I keep buying crypto, you know, eventually I'm going to have overdraft, or, you know, I'm going to end up forced making some bad decisions. Like my car is going to, oh, I don't even want to say it. My car would have break down. I would be so screwed right now. I would be so screwed. I mean, my gut reaction would be to go buy a Tesla, but, you know, my Tesla's not going to show up for like a year and a half at this rate. So, and then the price of used cars right now, well, I mean, hopefully if my car breaks down, you know, I just get it fixed and it doesn't cost too much. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. My apologies, I didn't hit the right mute. All right. So, what do we got going on? I need to scroll this down, actually. So, Cardano just hanging around $1.60. It did dip down to $1.40-ish on Sunday. Like I mentioned, I did get a little paper nuts. I don't want to go back down. Actually, I need to make an adjustment here. Well, you know what? I'll just do this on a different stream. What might happen, though, if Sunday is delayed, people will start saying false promises, and it might translate to 88 buy zone, 130, 140, but I don't stress it. Yeah, dude, I don't stress it either, but I kind of do, right? I don't want to be forced to sell crypto because I'm gonna have a tax bill. And I don't know what that tax bill is going to be. I'm actually kind of stressing out about that. You know, I've been doing all this freaking DeFi kingdoms, man. And those are just tax cha-ching tax events. And I don't know how much a CPA is going to cost. I do have some. You know what? Let's pop on over. Actually, let's take a. Oh my, I'm all over that. But actually, let's take a real quick look at, and I'll try and remember. So I wanted to talk about taxes and 10 Network. I do have some hope over here. Let's take a real quick look at, let's see, price of one. Actually, real quick, price of one, holding up around 26 cents, doing pretty good. We need a pump though. We need to get back up. Excuse me, we need to get back up. I'd like to see us on that trajectory to 50 cent plus, right? I really would. If we can get Ethereum and a little altcoin season to break out, I do think there's a pretty good chance. We're probably, all right, so this is good news. The overall market cap is back above this support and resistance line, you know, previous all-time high that we went back to in May of the overall crypto total market cap. We were, you know, support and resistance around here. We did push up through it. It looks like we're hovering right at it. So we'll have to, it's a wick though. It's a wick. So this could end up going back down. Hopefully we hold, you know, Bitcoin, man, Bitcoin's been hovering around this range now. It's pretty range bound since we go back to, I mean, man, we can go way back really to the beginning of October. It was support for a long time and now it's resistance. So it looks like we're building. You know, this is on the fly, guys. This is on the fly. Let's see what we got. Looks like we're building a little support and resistance right now. And right now, the fight's on. The fight's on. I don't know if you watch my boy Jordan Cameron. Again, I love that channel. He is someone that I do watch frequently. It's time to get out your swords and your shields. All right, let's take a quick look at what's going on in the stock market, and then I will get on with the metaverse. My strategy, I do think there's a lot of opportunity in the metaverse. As you know, I do have some top secret plays in Harmony One and Cardano. Come on, that's clickbait, guys. It's freaking clickbait. At least I'm honest about it. There are some secret plays. I'm not really looking to invest in any of them right now. All right, what is going on? All right, there we go. Now that I wanted to go to this. All right, the stock market. What do we got? We got Tesla up $17. I did put on, I'm getting a little excited because remember I put on a put spread in Coinbase a while back. I wasn't able to roll this because it had a big downward movement. Wow, the stock market's off to a tear. The Nasdaq's down about 50 actually, so it's going down. Pretty impressive. Coinbase is up, but it's probably just going with Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin's up. I only have 17 days to go on this put spread. I don't like being in these option plays with about 20 days. Usually with around 20 days, you want to either roll this or take it off the board. You know, you're going to be fighting gamma risk. That being said, this is a defined risk. I knew my max loss. My max loss on this was $297. What is it trading for right now? Let's put a quick, if I were to just close it, I would lose $3. So I'd lose $1, but I don't want to do that. Let's do, can I roll it? If I can roll it for a credit, I'll be happy. I have to go to here. Well, that's not going to roll for that credit. So I'm going to give this a little bit more time. Hopefully we can get this to go back up a little bit more. And if we can, I mean, shoot, it's not out of the, I mean, at this point, I'm just going to hold it and hope for a little gust from the gods. I mean, there's a chance. I only need Coinbase to be above $335 for this to be a max winner. So there's a chance, right? I mean, at this rate, there's more of a chance that it doesn't. There's more. Trezor in the house. How you doing, brother? How you doing? You know what I haven't done yet? Quick shout out. Be sure to join the Discord. You know, lots of guild talk over there. I'm really excited about that on DeFi Kingdoms. No real plans yet. We don't even know what guilds mean yet in DeFi Kingdoms. I am putting my Harmony One validator in there. You know, I'm trying to get that elected as you guys see fit. Throw a few through Harmony One there every now and then. Just like trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my new goal, right? That is my new goal. I don't even know what we're at on the subscriber count. We could take a look. I think it's still hovering at like 998. All right, so that's pretty much it with the stock market. Nasdaq being down 45 is basically flat. What are the S&P futures? The S&P futures down 30 is kind of a decent sized move. But we're about 14 minutes in. I'll be curious to see if that starts fading. It would not surprise me to see this turn around at about 20 minutes in. There's like so Eastern time, it's the 950 reversal, right? It's not too uncommon for at 950, for me, 650 in the morning, for it to just like all of a sudden start reversing. So that is about 6 minutes away. All right, let's hop on over to this. All right, so I got the DeFi Kingdoms up. Before we start talking about the Metaverse, let's do some quests. I've not done my quests. So we got fishing. You got to do this on the beta site. I'm going to send off my ninja because he's a fisher. I don't know what causes this, but why are my heroes naked? Oh, it's probably the CDN network. All right, so what happens if I pick one that takes 5 and the rest takes 7? I'm curious to see. Yeah, it limits it. That's kind of annoying. All right. Actually, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go. So I just have to send off my ninjas separate. I'm going to do 3 fishing and 3 foraging. No rhyme or reason, just, you know. I can't wait for mining because all my dudes are miners. We need someone to come out with a trade platform. I need to be able to trade my cards. You know, so I was thinking if I'm constantly thinking about how these play to earn games are going to evolve, and I'm curious why everything, is there going to be a point in the future where you just play the game and you don't have to necessarily so for example, why can't you just play this game and fish without interacting with the smart contract, get all your items, and then whenever you feel like it, convert your items to like NFTs or whatever, right? Then say for example, whatever fish or whatever I get, you know, don't worry about it. And then when you want to convert it over, then that way you can do a single trade. I'm just trying to think out of the box, things that can make the game more fluid, because I do feel like always constantly having to interact with the smart contract like this, it's a bit of a, you know, it's not going to help adoption if we're being honest with each other. So I do believe there will be ways where these play to earn games. And does it work like that on Axie Infinity? I've never really played. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let's see. You can do it on original. Oh, you can? So it's live? I'm making too much. I don't know, man. I'm constantly just trying to think of, I can't shut my brain off is all I'm trying to say. But yeah, does it work like that on Axie Infinity? I mean, are you constantly interacting with the smart contract? I don't know. All right, let's get a couple more going. We are gonna go check out my naked heroes. Don't get too excited, guys. This is PG. This isn't the YouTube algorithm's gonna. All right, so let's get some foraging going. I got a couple. Are you still selling your stuff, Cresmer? I'm holding it. Why not? Just hold it. See, I think dude, I really like, I don't know. I got some fish with heavy scale armor. Is that something where you're going to be able to craft that into armor and it's going to give me a better chance in battle, right? So I'm going to see what happens. I mean, like I said, I'm towards the end of the year anyway, so I'm trying to limit the amount of my capital gains right now. I mean, as much as I want to stack jewels for the next chain, I'm in no hurry right now to have a higher tax bill. I don't have a whole lot of tax loss. I don't have any tax loss harvesting opportunities right now. I mean, that first world problem, right? I could have worse problems, but I could have I could have a tax bill problem if after the end of the year, crypto crashes, right? And I have to sell all my crypto just to pay my taxes. And I don't even want to think about it. Like I said, I am kind of just hoping for a 2x. I really am. I would love my portfolio to 2x, you know, I mean, let's not get too greedy here, but I would love, you know, for example, if my portfolio were to hit 1.5 after, you know, when most of my stuff hits long-term capital gains, I'd take half a milli off, and I'm immediately putting like 100 racks, you know, 100K into Anchor, maybe more, depending on where we go, right? If we really do moonshot, I am looking to make Anchor my long-term savings account, and paying 20% interest on stable coins, right? It's hard to beat. There is risk. You can get insurance too over there. I haven't really looked into that, so that might be something I do. HODL. Yeah, I want a HODL, dude, but I want a HODL. I also want to be somewhat realistic. You know, my goal is to accumulate as much crypto as possible and eventually for it to be passive income. And that's why a big part of my strategy will be putting it into Anchor, because I'll be HODLing and earning. So that's part of my passive income strategy. That'll be, I mean, I can't live by the edge of my seat forever, right? I guess I could, and maybe it pays off, but I don't know. We'll see we'll see how it works out. It's going to evolve. It's going to evolve for sure. I'm pretty excited. And scared S-less. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Metaverse. The big plays in the Metaverse, obviously the Sandbox and Decentraland. Right now, I do try and live by the creed: when there's blood in the streets, buy, right? And that's why I was wanting to buy Cardano really bad, especially on Sunday. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a little fearful, right? I'm like, oh no, here we go. Is it slow today? What do you mean by that, brother? Is it slow? Am I slow? Oh, the game. Yeah, no, I'm slow because you didn't see the MetaMask. The MetaMask was waiting for me to do the thing, and I didn't do it. So that was all me. That's great that it's on live, though. I didn't know that. I probably should be doing it there instead. Awesome. Have they said what gold's going to be yet? Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? It took you forever? It took you forever to just... I mean, there's a timer, but... Oh, your MetaMask was slow? Yeah, I didn't really notice. I think my MetaMask was normal speed. I've actually noticed that like all the RPC issues and all the Harmony One issues have looked really good as of late. So I've been really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. All right, so like I said, there's a lot of euphoria in the Metaverse right now, and there's a lot of plays out there, and we're gonna take a look at even a play on Harmony One. You know I love me some Harmony One, but this play on Harmony One looks a little cash grabby, and there's a big announcement with it. So Kurt's thinking about not thinking. Kurt put 20K into the Fuzz UST LP. Dude, I don't hate that play. Rex in the house. How you doing? Good morning, brother. I don't hate that play, man. The only thing stopping me from having more money in the Fuzz is DeFi Kingdoms. I do think it's a game of patience, man. It's a game of patience, just like it is with Cardano. DFK, the fuzz is paying out really well and it looks really good, but DFK, when it goes cross-chain, you're gonna want a bunch of jewels, because I think there's gonna be a lot of opportunity there to get the power token. I don't know what the first one's gonna be. Is it gonna be AVAX? Is it gonna be Phantom? I think Phantom from yesterday's stream, Phantom seemed to be like the choice that people were leaning towards. But no, I don't hate the play. I'm loving me some fuzz. In fact, my fuzz, we can do it right now. So I just keep harvesting. So that pool you're in is probably one of the better pools, because I think it pays the most interest. That is the one I am in. And I just naturally went to that because I brought a bunch of UST over from Anchor. So I turned some of that into fuzz, and it pays the best interest. You do have to kind of keep in mind that as fuzz goes up, it's going to sell it into UST. So if that's the strategy you're good with, that's a great strategy, versus like if you were to get into the fuzz one pool, and if both of those assets go up, which I think they will over time, but one of those has the ability to outperform the other. Whether fuzz outperforms one or one outperforms fuzz, I have no idea, right? The wagering is supposed to start like next week, I think, beta. So fuzz could really take off. It has seemed close to a 5-cent price target. In general, I think they'll stay fairly well correlated, though. I think they'll stay waiting for cross chain, and I can't. And the DeFi Kingdoms has broke the code. Most of these farms, the farm token, what's the value? DeFi Kingdoms is figuring it out for sure, and there's going to be really interesting how the dynamics play out once there's so many things that's going to keep us strung along for a while. Going cross chain, being able to summon the cross chain, being able to move around cross chain at where the opportunity is. And that's diversity. You're going to be able to move and diversify your portfolio even more based on where the opportunity is. All these items come into the game, the PvP, the land. I'm curious to see, I'm curious to see how this land works out. So first of all, back to the metaverse. Every game's a metaverse right now. When I look at metaverses, I look at it, first of all, it's not, when I go into these metaverse plays, it's going to be a much, much smaller part of my portfolio. I've been in Decentraland since nearly the beginning. And I saw that there was going to be a lot of opportunity in the metaverse. Now, I wish I had bought some Sandbox. Right now, I don't know which one's going to end up being the winner. But what I look at is it's very similar to how I just buy crypto in general. I put most of my money in the blue chips. I'm okay. I'm okay with getting 2x, 3x, 5x. It doesn't take, it doesn't take a lot of 10x's in your life to really build a nice, comfortable living life. I don't need a Lambo tomorrow. People that strive for this, you're going to learn the hard way. Most people aren't going to 10x, 30x, 50x their portfolios overnight. And 90+% of these people that do that, they're going to continue to live by the seat of their pants like that. Keep YOLOing into big plays because you're king of the world. You're king, and I've done it. And you're eventually going to lose it because these are much riskier plays. Yeah, there's 90x's, 100x's, 1000x's out there, but most of those are going to fail. There is a lot of opportunity in the metaverse right now. There's going to be a lot of plays where you can make some money. If you, and this is not financial advice, and I'm personally not doing it. Well, I mean, it doesn't help that I don't have a lot of side cheddar to do it with, but even if I did, I wouldn't be doing much right now because I'm waiting. Right now, there's a lot of euphoria in the metaverse. And it's not to say that it won't continue to go up. I think it's a coin toss where it could continue to go up right now and what the bottom is. I have no idea. I do feel fairly confident, though, that there's going to be a lot of opportunity to buy it at rock bottom prices. Because, dude, these metaverse plays are going to take a while. They're going to take a long time to work themselves out and play themselves out. Just like, okay, so for example, there's a lot of FOMO and a lot of, even big YouTube channels saying you can make a lot of money off gaming and things like that. I do think that's true, but you're going to have to be really careful. And again, I would do it with much smaller. Some of these guys, like, that's all they do is they invest in gaming. And it may pay off. It may pay off. But, gaming has been around for a long time. So there's going to be a lot of competition. It's going to come down to adoption. You're really going to have to do your homework, and it's a much bigger gamble. For me, I would rather own Ethereum. I'm okay. I'm okay with the 10x over the next 5 to 10 years on Ethereum. Plus the fact that I'm earning nice, stable passive income, staking it, or the flexibility to borrow against it, things like that. You can't, I don't know, can you borrow against your sandbox? What kind of leverage can you get with your sandbox? Don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of opportunity in owning land, I think, in Sandbox and Decentraland in particular. And actually, so my thumbnail is from playing Decentraland, and that was months ago, and I've done videos on it towards the beginning of the year. It's cool, but it's so early to the game. It's nothing that I haven't played it since, right? I haven't played it since. There's some cool stuff. You can go in there and there's going to be a crowd for it. I get it. But for me, I will be looking to buy land. There's a lot of ways you're going to be able to earn passive income with this land. I do think it's going to appreciate over time, but I'm looking to get into good plays. And I think your best bets are going to be the Sandbox and the Decentraland when the opportunity's there. And the reason I think that is because where is the commercial money going? And the commercial money is already starting to flow into this. So Decentraland has around 96,000 parcels of land, and I think Sandbox has around 170. I don't know if they're going to continue to create land, what the cap is. I'm sure both of them are going to be really smart with it. There's going to be a lot of opportunity. Who knows, 10, 15, 20 years in the future, is the Sandbox is going to be getting land in Manhattan, and Decentraland is going to be getting land in, I don't know, San Francisco, or where San Diego, where real estate's really expensive. We're talking 100, even at 100 or 200,000 parcels of land, when there's billions of people, there's going to be demand. And I don't know how these things are going to evolve. There's going to be AI is going to be a big part of the future. And that's why I do think, as much as people crap on Facebook, dude, I'm going to say, don't sleep on Facebook, man. They're rebranding themselves. Companies have done this in the past. What's his face is not stupid. That dude, how can I not remember his name? The creator of Facebook. He's not stupid, right? And they got a lot of smart engineers over there. They own Oculus. I would imagine they're going to integrate blockchains in different ways. They were working on their stable coin. The government kind of shut that down as far as I know. But Facebook could be one of those stocks that you hold in your portfolio that could pay off really well in the future. I do think Facebook is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company in the future, and I think they will play a big role in the metaverse. Now, there's a lot of people that will argue back and forth, right? Facebook centralized, and a lot of people think decentralized is gonna, emerge as the victor. I kind of, there's trade-offs to everything, right? So there's going to be plenty of reason for people to go into centralized metaverse. Dude, we've been in centralized metaverses for the last 20 plus years. World of Warcraft is a metaverse. It's just a metaverse without blockchain. I was playing this game pretty heavily called Rust. Rust is a metaverse. You build bases. You live in these cozy houses and stuff. So what is it? Minecraft is a metaverse. Sandbox is very Minecraft-like. So I do think Sandbox is one of those plays, man. I wish I had some Sandbox. I don't. but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to seize the opportunity again. I'm looking. I had a plan at the beginning of the year, and this plan was and I cut my portfolio down to my core positions that I was most safe. I felt most safe with. Again, I was just looking to get 10x's at this point at the beginning, because all the big YouTubers were telling me I was going to get like 10 and 20x's. I was going to get 10 and 20x's on and I still could. Honestly, I still could get a 20x on my Cardano, because my average price is 50 cents. And if Cardano still could go to 10 bucks, so that would be 20x. It'd be hard to complain on that. My Ethereum average cost is around 1,300. If it goes to 10,000, that's an 8x. It's going to be hard to complain. So maybe, we're not going to get some of the figures they talked about. Let's see, Rex, I am indeed. How's your egg tart doing? Oh, Zuckerberg, yeah, thanks. Yeah, be careful with egg tart, man. It's let's take a quick look. I'm not a fan. Obviously, I wish you the best, Kresmer, but this is some high risk DGen yield farming right here. Let's see what it's its TVL has gone down a few thousand, so yeah, TVL is muy poquito. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be looking to get land in the Sandbox and Decentraland. There is a play on Harmony One that's coming out. They announced it actually on Artemis, so I have added a few channels. I'm adding some Discord server announcement channels to the Discord, so you can kind of stay up with it. The Artemis one wasn't in there because I added it after the fact, and you can't see my Discord, but I'm pulling it up and I'm looking at it right now. Artemis is the launch pad. So in my opinion, my favorite yield farms on Harmony One are DeFi Kingdoms, hands down. And I would say I love Fuzz a lot. I still have a lot of faith in Fuzz. I think there's I'm on the fence about Artemis, right? They feel a little cash grabby on some of the stuff they're doing. And after this recent announcement, I don't know if I'm excited or if I'm going to double down on my cash grab thesis, but they announced, and then I'll pull this up. So they're doing a thing with Tranquility City. This is an upcoming project to be launched on Artemis Pad in the coming weeks, and they're building offices there in the financial district of the city. So let me pull this up really quick and take a look at it. I definitely have my reservations about this. So this is a very, let's see, Tranquility City. At least hopefully you've made most of your money back from at Buzz, right? Buzz is doing really well for you. So I don't know, this Tranquility City, you can buy real estate. Lumens is coming on DeFi Kingdom. This is a very, very, it feels a little. All right, here's the deal. Decentraland has been around a long time. The Sandbox, these got big teams on them building and developing these, and these take a long time. Another thing about the Sandbox, because it has a whole Minecraft feel. So I don't know. I think being able to build like a metaverse where you could build and customize your houses and like even rebuilding and do certain things with them, I think can be really big. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these metaverses evolve. All I want to say is be careful. There's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to want to do cash grabs or at least try and get their bag to build their vision. But these visions, and I'm not saying Tranquility City is not going to succeed. I have no idea. All I'm saying is this is extremely high risk. They're new to the game, as far as I know. And these metaverses, we're talking, these things take a lot of money and big teams to be able to develop to what's going to be, you know, something that is going to be long lasting and be worth everything they say. And, you know, there's opportunity though there, whether or not it's short term or long term. There might be some short term opportunity to flip and make some money off of it. For me, it's a little bit too risky for me. Even just like looking at it, you can buy apartments and houses, but it's just too expensive. And in fact, it looks like and I don't know who's ripping off who, and there's these whole apartment. I saw the same thing. There's Cardano apartments that look basically exactly the same. I don't know what software they're building these in, and I have no idea how this is going to develop. But if this is something you're interested in, I know we got a lot of people out there that love them some Harmony One, and this does look kind of cool. But again, this is, you know, this is going to take a lot of money and a lot of time. So don't think this metaverse is just going to be something you're going to be chilling in your apartment and it's going to make you 1000x overnight. I mean, take a quick look at the apartments and the houses, and they're pretty expensive. I think like Premier Land was 5,000 Harmony One. You know, if I'm going to invest right now, it's going to be in the Sandbox, and I wish them all the best, right? If they succeed, then Harmony succeeds. It's freezing up. Oh, there we go. All right, so there's going to be a game starting soon. So you can mint. So even like, all right, so they want me to invest. So they want me to invest in a metaverse, and this is the best website they could put together. Red flag. That's all I'm saying. Red flag. Like, what does this even mean? 124 to 750. And what's the difference? So this one, these have so mint small, mint medium, mint large. So I don't even know what these numbers mean. But I can mint a small house, and that's gonna. You can't see my MetaMask, but I'll just tell you. So that's 400. So that's not too bad, I guess. 120 bucks for a small apartment. But that doesn't correlate with these numbers. I don't know what these are. These tickets. A medium apartment's going to run you 900 Harmony One, so about 300 bucks. You can get a big one. It's going to run you 1,800. Wow. And then I think that like this house is, let's see which this one is. This Mint Premium. No, that's just a premium. So that's like a condo. That's 3,500. So that's over 1,000 bucks. And then this house, who knows, man? Who knows? This might be a good investment, but I'm not holding my breath right now. I'm going to wait. So that's 5,000. That's $1,500-ish dollars. Well, I'm calculating it with Harmony One being 30 cents. It's a little bit below that right now. But again, these right here, these houses right here, they have the same NFTs on. And wasn't this is the one that rug pulled, wasn't it? Or what was the one that rug pulled and someone tried taking it over? That was where you bought plots in the Harmony One land. So all I'm saying is just be very careful. I mean, if you're rolling millions of dollars and spending $1,500 on something like this is, you know, nothing to you, that's a whole different story. But Retro in the house, how you doing, brother? I don't get out of bed for less than 1,000. How's your remark doing? 5,001. Well, no, that's yeah for a piece of yeah, bro. But like. So the cheapest land in the Sandbox right now is like 12,000. Oh, Radiant Isle. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But these same things were over on Cardano. These exact same models. The only difference is that, you know, they just changed the colors. I think there's some 3D software out there where you can create this. Cosmic Universe. That is the wizard one, right? So I'm really interested to seeing how the DeFi Kingdoms plays out with Third Land. I am somewhat interested in Freyala. That is another play to earn game that could blow up on Harmony One. Honestly, I don't think any of these are going to catch DeFi Kingdoms. Harmony, it's interesting because you can buy land, buy and sell land, but it's a whole different thing. It's a game. It's just like pure game there. For things like Sandbox and Decentraland, there's going to be a lot of ways in the future that we don't even know yet where you can rent out your land or promote businesses. There's going to be businesses running in the same. I'm not gonna lie too. There was a piece of land next to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to F with. I want to live next to Wu-Tang, dude. So I do want to buy me some Sandbox land. And I do want to buy me some Decentraland. But I'm kind of just learning it right now. I do think like real estate, this stuff, I do think Sandbox will continue to appreciate. I probably lean more towards Sandbox right now than I do Decentraland. But I think both of them are going to play out. So Cardano is got some interesting plays coming up too. Let me pull up this site for Cardano. It's a really good site, cardanocube.io. So I think Sandbox, like I said, I think Sandbox and Decentraland are your best bets, best safe bets on Ethereum. But also be thinking about where else could there be opportunity. So there could be really good opportunity in Solana, Avalanche, the big smart chains, Binance. Hey, I'm not too big on Binance if I'm being honest, but I think Cardano, obviously Cardano, Harmony One, some opportunity, Avalanche, Solana. There's a lot of people out there. Solana is more of a centralized-ish type play, in my opinion. But there's going to be some opportunity out there. Again, the safest plays right now are the Sandbox and Decentraland. But there are going to be a huge opportunity. I honestly believe that Cardano is probably the best bet. There are some plays out there. One thing I like about this website is you can basically jump to anything you want. They even have an ecosystem map you can go to. And they have all the different stuff on here. So the gaming... There's a few gaming metaverse plays. Cornucopia is really interesting to me. And so far, the other one is Pavia. I haven't looked at all these. I've heard of a few others like Hashtags and Cardano. I think these are mostly like NFT battle type games, similar to maybe DeFi Kingdoms and etc. Pavia, I don't know if I'm saying that correct. This one's really interesting to me. They've already sold out of all their land, and this looks very Sandbox, Decentraland type. So there could be a lot of opportunity here. What I would be looking for is watching this and seeing, because you can actually look at the map right now and you're going to see it's going to look a lot like the Sandbox, but you're going to see one stark contrast. And that is going to be, I don't know if it's going to pull up or what. Oh, here we go. So this, you don't see, like all you see is a bunch of people hosting their NFTs. So what I'm getting at is you don't see really any commercial interest yet. So right now this is just a bunch of, and not that I would love to own some land here, right? I do think there is going to be some opportunity. Once like Atari or some company comes in and starts building land, this thing could start booming. Before that happens though, right, we could have a bear market. So again, I'm not rushing into these things. These are things on my radar. First in my sights will be probably trying to get land in the Sandbox. I personally think Sandbox is probably going to emerge the more victorious, though Decentraland is right there with them too. They both got great teams. They both got a lot of great things going on. They both already have a lot of great commercial interest. Sandbox, though, they both have Atari. Sandbox has like Snoop Dogg and a thing going on with The Walking Dead and etc. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity here. We will discuss it from time to time. If you see of any opportunities come along, let me know. But like I said, this one's really interesting to me. Pavia, they do have future land sales coming up. I'm not going to do like. If you're in the United States and I think UK, you can't be involved. I don't know if there's going to be aftermarkets where there's restrictions like that. I have not gone down this rabbit hole yet. And the other one that's really interesting to me is this Cornucopias. There's a few red flags on this. I would give this one time to emerge. I mean, I don't even know that you can even invest in this yet, but this one has potential. It kind of gives me, I stopped watching Westworld after season 1, but it kind of gives me that vibe, right? Because it gives you the ability to live in different lands. And I don't know how these all work, but I think there's like a center area where you kind of live in New York. You can go to a pirate zone, you can go to a Wild Wild West zone, and I don't know how the land deals and all that thing is going to work out NFT based. The one thing I do like about this project is they are doxed, and they have a lot of stuff on here. I haven't gone down at all, but they are doxed. Pretty sure, yeah, here. So, I mean, there's only 4 dudes. So again, this is this is going to be a very big thing to pull off. These metaverses, they take a lot. It takes a lot of money, a lot of development, huge teams, a lot of delays. These things take a long time. If you've ever played, I've played Decentraland, right? And the graphics are just like, they don't compare to a lot of games right now. So these things could take a long time to merge. This land could appreciate a lot, but you might be talking 10, 15, 20 years to really see big returns on this stuff. Cosmic Universe. I minted the wizard earlier. It looks like an MMORPG. Yeah, so man, let's take a look at Cosmic. Actually, we'll take a look at Cosmic and Freyala. These both interest me. Freyala looks it feels a little desperate to me, if I'm being honest. And again, I want him to succeed. Because it's good for, and this does look cool. This kind of gives me a World of Warcraft vibe right here. Doesn't this look like the lands or the undead, all the undead? It's been so long. It's so long since I played that game. Why is this zoomed out? Or zoomed in, I should say. Here we go. I just skipped. All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be and they show this. Where do they show this? Faucet, governance. Oh, there's going to be a casino, plots of land. I think maybe here. No. So this is interesting. So this is more of a gamified metaverse. So it's going to be a whole different dynamic, and there could be opportunity here, but this is going to have a much different dynamic of adoption. So I don't hate what they're doing here, but again, it also feels a little desperate just in some of the things they're going for. I don't know, where was it? Frey Barracks. It shows what's coming when it comes to fighting. Okay, so here you can minimize these. They look pretty cool, but they're kind of expensive. So 750 Harmony One. I mean, it may pay off. I paid over $1,000 for my Gen Zero, and I should have bought more. But so you're going to be able to fight. And one of these you click on and it shows you what's coming. It's not going to be that. Is this it? Tree of Peak. Here we go. I think this might show. Yeah, so this is the battle coming up. You're going to be able to fight and take on. So you're going to be able to fight other landowners, and you can own the piggy, the piggy bank NFTs, which that to me is a little weird. Just those piggy, maybe I'm being a little short-sighted, but toaster-shaped piggies are going to protect your land. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I wish them all the best. There's some things about this project I love, and there's some things about it not so much. So we'll see how this plays out. I will say, when it comes to Cosmic, I really do like the artwork. Who doesn't like a good wizard, right? Who doesn't like a good wizard? I don't know if they have much in the way of the roadmap, though, right? There's going to be land. Is there much on even in a pig? I don't want to talk about coin. All right, so unlock wallet. Where do we go? I want to look at these NFTs. I think we got to go to, let's see, Cosmic NFT. CosmicGuild.1. I do like this artwork. I'm not going to lie. These are expensive too, though. So PvP competitions. Here's the problem. Again, I wish them all the best. I like the looks of this one a lot. I have no idea if they're going to be successful, right? I have no idea. So again, I wish them all the best. These are kind of expensive too, if I remember correctly. You can still mint both of these. You can still get yeah, these are 752. These ain't no joke. I wish them all the best, but right now I'm you know me, guys. You know me. I like to go with things that I'm much more confident in. I'm not saying that you can't make a lot of money here, and maybe you will, and maybe this does eventually take out DeFi Kingdoms. Again, I like the artwork on these, but just not for me. Oh, these are, well, oh, it must have still been stuck on my earlier transaction. Let me try this again. Yeah, I didn't think these were that as expensive as the Frayala. The Frayala are no joke. Again, I'm complaining about like a $200 or $300 Frayala, but I paid like $1,500 for my Gen Zero. All right. What is the mint button? Let's see. Let's just do one. I do kind of want to mint one of these. I'm not, because these look pretty cool. Oh, I want a female wizard. 350. So that's only about 60 bucks. 67. No, 90. About 80 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. I kind of want, let's see. Do I have 351? Come on, Tom. Don't be stupid. No, I have insufficient. If I had 351 in my wallet, I still might buy one of these. How many are left? Both of these, that's a bit of a red flag too. I mean, the fact that you can still mint them. You can still mint them. So it's not that the adoption won't come and it won't be there. I'm kind of leery against the whole loot swap thing in general. 6109, let's do it. How do I do that? Your collection. Quest coming soon. Ooh, now I want to buy one. Oh, you really? I know that. So Jason's saying he thinks Frayala is a side project for one of the devs. It wouldn't surprise me. I know that they have Frayala AMAs within DeFi Kingdoms, and there's something going on there. There's something going on there. You don't know. Oh, here's the collection. Maybe we can search it there. No, collection. And I kind of want to buy one of these just for the hell of it. Anyone else buy one of these? How can I, what is it? Yeah, I don't see if there's an easy way to. I can scroll. Oh no, it's just, it's it. Does yours look as cool as some of these, or is these, you know, sometimes the founders have the coolest ones, and then when you get one, you're kind of disappointed. All right, let's see what's going on in crypto, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about. We're going to get to that wrap-up. Man, I tell Microsoft to call me after 8, and they never get it right. They never get it right. I want to see it now. Are you in the Discord? Post a picture over there. Post it in general. All right, let's pop on over to the. I got. Oh, dude, I would love a rainbow beard. That one right there is super dope. If I got a rainbow beard, I don't know why rainbow excites me, but it does. I like those purple glass. Ooh, the rainbow lips is pretty tight. The rainbow. Ah, goodness. How do I get some one? How much money do I have in my wallet? Are you guys gonna make me FOMO in a cosmic? Actually, I have to finish my quest too. I have 273 Harmony One on my wallet, but if I need that gas money too. Yeah, they are. You want to FOMO in with me, Jason? Oh my goodness. How do I get some Harmony One? How do I get some freaking Harmony One? I could take some LP out somewhere. I do have, where I can get, where I can get some Harmony One? All right, guys. I hate you all. I hate you all. No, bro, I ain't selling my Cardano. There we go. Let's take some of those tasty staking rewards and buy a freaking wizard. Sipping on some wizard. Uh oh, my Discord link doesn't work? God dang it, man. You think I'd know what I was doing. Let's try this again. I created one of those this invite never expires links. Let me try this one. Oh, then what, bro? Then what? He was your validator already selected. I might go drop. No, dude, we're. This is a grind. What is my YouTube up to? Like, how many? I'll probably hit a 10,000 people on YouTube before I get my validator. Still 998. Hit those likes, hit those subscribes, everyone. My validator, that's a longer, and I don't promote it that much. It's something maybe I'll start focusing on. Like, I don't promote it at all other than talking about it. A-Rab in the house. How you doing, brother? It's going good. Do I hear it? Nah, I ain't selling my ADA. So it takes 4 million Harmony One. Harmony One does not make it easy for a small person to get elected. So my validator, I don't know who else, someone, I'm going to guess maybe Rex, someone else. So I put 60,000 myself, and then I do have one person that put in 1,000. I only need 40 about 3,500 more people to put in 1,000. You need 4 million to be elected. If I had 4 million Harmony One sitting around, I would just stake it myself. But it's a grind. It's going to take a while. They do have some programs coming up that'll maybe help with that, but who cares? Right now, we're going to claim some rewards so I can buy a wizard. Oh, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Cannot believe I'm doing this. You guys are making me FOMO into wizards. Yeah, whatever. You got to have a little fun now, every now and then, right? What's life for if you're not having a little fun every now and then? I need to check out my quest and finish my quest. All right. Sipping on some wizard. Posting my wizard in general on the Discord. I don't have a window to show that. I can do this move though. We can pop over to here, and then we can do this. Oh, he's pretty dope. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, that one's pretty dope, dude. I'm going to be jealous if I don't get a cooler one. Nah, that's what sucks about it, Jason. You know, so that's why I just asked, if you can help, just do, 1,000, right? 1,000 here or there. So that way, because you don't get rewards until it gets elected, and it takes 4 million. So you have to make a sacrifice for the cause. Harmony One needs to be more decentralized. So that's the message. Just take a little bit and throw it in there. So Kurt added to the Magic Cosmic LP because they have 2 tokens. Magic is governance and other stuff. In-game stuff, items like leveling. Yeah, boo for sure, Jason. All right, so here's the deal. I don't have time to play freaking play to earn games all day long, right? So that's another reason why I kind of just go with the one that I think is going to be the big dog, DeFi Kingdoms. Plus, I grew up playing games like EverQuest and freaking Dungeons and Dragons and World of Warcraft, so those are more up my alley. But I guess Cosmic Wizards kind of has that vibe, right? Kind of has that vibe. Well, if you're getting involved in something like this, the most opportunity is probably going to come from like playing the game or something. All right. I should have enough Harmony One. I cannot believe you guys are a bad influence. You guys are a bad influence. Do I admit? Oh, now I have enough to buy a Freyala though. Do I go Freyala or do I go Cosmic Wizard? No, I don't. I only have 719 one. But it wouldn't take too much. It wouldn't take too much more. Do you think Frayala's the move? Awesome. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate that more than you can even imagine. Yeah, it's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a grind, but it's my goal, right? We'll see if we can get there. I feel like it's something we'll eventually get there. What say you? Frayala or Cosmic? I like the artwork on the Cosmic a hair better. A hair better. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's mint one. I guess I should join. I might already be in their Discord. I'm not sure if I am or not. Oh yeah, I'm in their Discord. Now I'm gonna have to add this announcement to my Discord. Let's see, there's a new video covering our project. Check it out if you speak French. What? These people are from France? I'm out. I'm out. I'm kidding. I'm gonna mint one. All right, let's mint one. Sipping on some wizard. Join Discord, mint. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Let's give me a rare wizard. Oh, I cannot. What is that? About $70. That ain't that bad. Sock gray blue. What does that mean? Sock gray. I mean, I've heard that before, but I don't. Are you? How much French? I know a mopete shoe, which is a weird thing to say in France. Where's my wizard? My money's gone. I can actually afford another one. Where's my freaking wizard, bros? Like, collection? I minted one. My money's gone. Where is my wizard? I got rug pulled. Latest minute. Well, that one's ugly as shit. Oh, wait. That one would be pretty dope. Is that mine? No, I don't even. Yeah, my little cabbage. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you where that came from, but how much French do you know, bro? Like, are you from France? I thought you're in Singapore, but I thought you were U.S. Oh, stop. What is Stabitzer? I'm sure I butchered that last name. That sounds a little bit more like German or Austrian or something. All right, dude, what? I bought one. Where do I see my freaking wizard? Featured collection. Quest coming soon. Well, now I got another thing I got a quest with. Oh, you were you near Quebec? You ever watch Letterkenny? Man, I freaking love that show. How many of these are available for mint? That's a good question. I think there were a few thousand still available. I don't know that it shows the number though. Like, I don't even know where to see my freaking wizard. This is very frustrating. How do you see your wizard, Kurt? Yeah, on the East Coast. Refresh the page for your wizard. All right. Is that my wizard? No. Dude, if that's my wizard, that's like the ugliest freaking wizard I've ever seen in my life. Like, who wants to buy this half off? Oh, it's so disappointing. Now I want to buy another one. Do I have enough for another one? Oh, I hate you guys. I don't think I do. All right, this is what happened. Yeah, I do have enough for another one. Click on him for his stats. Better be as a large. You know what? Let's see. Starry Night. Oh my goodness, bro. These. Oh, mouth. Fuman. This is like the worst wizard I've ever seen in my life. This is horrible. Now I want to buy another one. All right, let me do some quick math. 350 times 27 cents. Do I really want to? Dude, I can't believe I'm complaining about chicken scratch. I do want to buy another one. Oh, maybe we save it for tomorrow or something. Maybe they're. What fun is buying it on the secondary? I like rolling them dice. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got on my quest. Actually, let's see what the floor is on Gen Zeros right now. Oh yeah, still showing off the naked heroes. I love it. The floor was dipping 53.50. The price of jewel was going back up. So 53.50 times, we'll just say 8, right around $43,000, $45,000 range. Ooh, 840, it's moving up. So looks like the floor, I'm actually a little bit surprised that it's dipped down that much. We'll have to see if that recovers. Let's pop on over and finish the quest, see what we got. I have to do 2 different transactions here. That would suck. Yep. Is it Gen 1 looking? So actually, pro tip, if you guys pro tip, I hate that saying. You got, so what do I get? Some of these I got a ton of these red, these worth their weight in the gold, but they're full of hot air. It's awesome that you do get DFK tiers. Let's do the forger real quick, and I'll give you my pro tip that I've been doing, and I probably need to make an adjustment. So the move, these are, unfortunately, this is a Gen 0 move. I know, like, I'm figuring out all the Gen 0 moves. Speaking of GameFi, have you ever looked a little bit? So Kurt's asking about boss swap. I got in it, and then it crashed. Now it's half launched, but they're doing it NFT based. Yeah, I looked at it in the beginning. It wasn't for me, right? Hopefully you took your profits at 15x or you held strong. Dude, you got to be really careful. And I don't remember if you're around yesterday or not, but when it comes to DeFi, when it comes to yield farms, man, most of this is just going to be like, they're like they pump these out over and over, right? And a lot of times it'll be the same thing. I'm not saying this is the case, although it most likely is, right? Even some of these people like Harmony Man and who else is like Eden and all these that have already rug pulled, they're going to come out with other ones on Harmony One and they're going to continue to rug pull you. It happens like crazy on Binance. It happens like crazy on Matic. You got to be really careful with all these. I did a bit of deep, like hardcore degen yield farming, just learning the game in the beginning. My biggest mistake was piggy bank. Now, interestingly enough, it kind of made a comeback, and if I would have stayed in it, I would have made my money back. I only lost like $1,000. I wasn't, and I'm pretty good at like cutting my losses and moving on to something that I think where I can, and I did. I cut my losses and I put it in mostly into DeFi Kingdoms at the time, and we all know that paid off really well. But at the end of the day, all these yield farms, like people get in it just to earn that interest and make that money, but you're farming a token, and most of the time, farm tokens don't have any utility or value. And that's one of the huge reasons that I love DeFi Kingdom so much, because their farm token has crazy utility and value. Even Sushi Swap farm token, what value is it, right? It's a blue chip, Sushi's blue chip. But what value does Sushi have, right? I think they're borrowing and lending, but we don't see any of that on Harmony One, so I really don't know how that works out. So it might not be as bad. And then, if you earn Sushi, you can take that over to Ethereum. So there might be utility there. I have no idea. But a lot of these, what value do the farm token have? Even Fuzz. I love me some Fuzz, but what utility is the Fuzz token going to have? Is that what are you going to gamble in Fuzz? Are you going to gamble in Harmony One? Are you going to get like, I don't know, right? I have no idea. Did you get rug? Bro, I have no idea. It looks a little rug pully. If we're talking about Adena Finance, like we can go to, this is the one with the rabbit, right? No, it's not Adena. I thought Adena rug pulled. Adena's another one that I think rug pulled. Which one was it? It was, don't tell me, I'm not going to look. Paradise Fi. Like, I've been watching it for you, bro, and I hope you all the best, but apparently they keep saying their Telegram's more active. I'm not going to get into their Telegram. Yeah, Jason is talking about the unlock and Viper swap. I'm curious too. I do know I got me like 4,000. I wish I would have stayed in that one longer too. German in the house. How you doing, brother? Betting is done. Oh, nice. The wager platform and all the other things. Our boy Mike. So the one thing I would love to see Michael do is start building a team, right? He can't be doing all that by himself. That concerns me a little bit. I love that guy, man. I love the fact that he's doxxed, fully doxxed with his info, like name, full name and everything, not some pseudonym like Frisky Tango or Freddie Fox, things like that. No offense to the DeFi Kingdoms team, but I love me a fully doxed person. You can go right to the guy's LinkedIn and his Twitter page and everything. Matt, I don't know, as he talked about building out a bigger team. I do think legalized gambling is going to be huge. I cannot wait for it to come to California. I mean, I'm not even much of a gambler, but it'd be cool to, like, you know, just throw down $50 on the Super Bowl or something like. I used to gamble a lot in college. Had a bookie, you know, 504 and like a nickel on the Chiefs to cover shit like that. But after stocks and options and futures, then crypto, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like gambling is, we're in the real game now. We're in the real game. So it does concern me here that, you know, Paradise, their VFAT hasn't been working for a long time. I don't even know what the price of their token is. Do these things even work? Have you been in their Telegram at all? It feels like a soft rug pull at minimum, but is there still liquidity there? I have no idea. I know they're not talking in the Discord. Yeah, we talked about Tranquility City earlier in the stream. There wasn't a whole lot to say. I actually still have the webpage up. Take a quick look. I have my concerns about this one. Again, I wish them all the best, but you're betting. First of all, again, like these apartments, these are ripoffs of other projects and other blockchains. As far as I know, there's no originality there. You're gambling on, and I'm just telling you how I see it. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. This could be the biggest metaverse in the history of metaverses in the future. I have no idea. I'm just telling you. This is their website, right? This is not a very impressive website. So how you know what I'm saying? Like, how long has this project even been around? Like a few days? Like me personally, I would have waited till I would have had a much cooler website. You go to something like Cornucopia, this is an impressive website, right? Build something like this. This is impressive as hell. There's somewhere where well, I mean, in comparison, I thought there was a place on here where you could go and you could, maybe they changed it, but you could see, like, there was a video or something where you could actually see, you know, people walking around. Dude, Ape on Tita, THD. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Tita, THD. You know what? We'll take a quick look at those. I did look at Tita. Prabata, THD particularly has already 1 million plus players. You know what? Let's do it. Going to blow up. I feel like I owe you one, Retro. I feel like I owe you one. Tida was like, don't I have to buy it on Uniswap or something though? Is there any rumors of it like going on KuCoin? Because that would be a money shot right there. I love the name Tita. Oh, Titan Swap. Is that's not it, right? Titan Hunters? No, this one, I have no idea. This one's probably on Binance shit chain. Yeah, it looks like this one's on Binance. There's going to be a lot of games will be going to Binance. There's going to be a lot of opportunity. There's going to be a lot of opportunity with these games. You know, for me, you know, you guys know how much money I have in the market. Throwing like $500, $200 or something like this, you know, a little bit here and there. Maybe you get lucky on one and you hit that 1000x. You know, you put 1,000, you put 1,000. It's all relative to your portfolio. So if your portfolio, if you can only scratch, and I'm not giving you a hard time. I was there a year and a half ago. You only have, say, like 10, 20,000 your name into the market. You know, maybe throw $50 or $100 at some of this stuff here and there and try and get a shot. You can, it is not out of the question, but it's much more higher risk. You're basically trying to pick needles out of a haystack. And then another thing you got to fight is when you take profits, because these things will explode and be euphoric, and if you don't take profits, they could just crash again. So I think they all, yeah, so KuCoin's going to be going after a lot of these coins for sure. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at 30. Let's take a quick look at the chart. Oh, it's on Binance. Ooh, if it's on Binance, yeah, Brand, how you doing, brother? We all over the place today with gaming and Metaverse. You know what? If I can buy Titan on PancakeSwap, I'll buy it today, bro. I'll buy it on, oh, it's on, what's on Polygon? Don't tell me Titan's on Polygon, because that'll bum me out. I'm seeing a Binance contract, BSC contract. If I can buy this on PancakeSwap, we're going all in. I'm going all in for you, Retro. No joke. No joke. Just based on you. But it's all on you, bro. If I lose all my money. If I lose, oh, this looks kind of cool. Oh, they got coming to the App Store, coming to Google Play soon. This is all very interesting. Chumby Valley. You know, I had Chumby Valley. Oh, that one's on Binance. No, that one's on Polygon. Yeah, I did have that in the Discord for a minute because it was on my radar. We can take a quick look at that one too. Chumby, why is this not coming up? Where can you buy Chumby Valley? CoinGecko, maybe we do that. Is it not on CoinGecko? Chumby Valley. Can you not buy this one yet? The sale is ready to happen. Not cheap. What sell? Subscribe, read light paper. I was in there. I think I still am in their Discord. I'm not going to forget about Tita. Calm down, Retro. I believe that voxel block art and loop mechanics on Tita are just going to sell easy. Yeah, the voxel art is one of the things I like about Sandbox too. All right. Where do I go? What does YRT mean? Not YRT. You millennials and your freaking acronyms. Where do I go? Do I subscribe? I don't want to subscribe. Chumby Valley, read our light paper. All right, I'll have to do a little reading on this, and we'll check this out. Let's get back to Titan. Where if it's on Pancake, oh, it's on PancakeSwap. We're going all in, Retro. I'm going all in. Actually, it might not happen on today's stream, but remind me tomorrow. I don't know if I have money. I think I sent my Binance over. Oh, I need to move to a different browser. We got to go to this one. And then I'm going to pop over to, let's go to PancakeSwap. Oh, really? So apparently owning a wizard gives you a chance to win some land. Yeah, dude, I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to buy another wizard now. I hate you guys so freaking much. I need to get logged into MetaMask over here. We might, who knows, this week, maybe there's a Freyala. Maybe there's I'll take some profits in one of my yield farms. We'll buy a Freyala. I'm just going to go completely down the rails with another wizard, some Freyala. What the hell? What the hell? You only live once. So no sell yet, I think on the 4th. All right, we got a few days. I know there's a lot of, I've heard of Chumby Valley, right? So the fact that I've heard of it means at least some people are talking. I don't know if it was Crypto Stash or who knows. All right, so we're on PancakeSwap. Am I on the right wallet? I have seen Tita farms on here before. Actually, I remember back in the day when I used to yield farm over here. I want to see the chart. What was the chart? You better not let me down here, Retro, because I'm all in into that. If it does go to KuCoin, that will be a monster move for it. All right, I'm just quickly looking. I do like the chart for the last, let's see. Yeah, so it's a nice little chili dipper. It did have a high of 51 cents. It's pulled back down to around 30 cents. All right, whatever. Whatever, guys. Let's freaking go. I need a little degen. Yeah, you do, bro. You do. All right, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. PDEX rugged? Pokedex, was that the one that was supposed to be on Harmony One, cross-chain on Harmony One? I didn't know they rug pulled. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I have that. I did remember them having a lot of people in their Discord. I'll do a little research on them over the week. We've got a few days. Are you going to try and get land? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't have any Matic to buy land over there. We could bring back just another Matic Monday. Pokedex was the one that was supposed to be cross-chain on Harmony One, right? They rugged? I didn't know that. Man, that freaking sucks. Oh, you say you're being sarcastic. PDEX, right, you thought, dude, so what do I got? If you bring me 1000x gains in Titan, I love you long time, bro. What do we got? They changed their website, so I don't know how to do anything over here. Where the hell are my pools? Trade. This is freaking embarrassing. How do I get to my... Where's the pools? Where's my freaking money? Oh, it's probably... Here we go. Calm down. All right, so I got a bunch of... Do I have... Hopefully I have BNB in my wallet. I'm pretty sure I sent some over. I don't. I didn't send it over. All right. Remind me tomorrow, Retro. I'll send over my BNB, and I'm gonna... Because I have freaking money over here, dude. I've got... what is going on? No, that's the wrong thing. I need to be on the pools. So I have like, I don't know what the price of cake is right now. So before I get too excited, I thought I had around $500 in cake. That's gone down a lot. So I have about $434. I have like, I don't know, like $50 in BNB. If I don't, I'll buy some BNB. We'll send that over tomorrow. I do have to get to work in about 4 minutes. You remind me because I might not remember. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Actually, real quick, let me take a real quick look at what's going on. Bitcoin, it's going back down, man. Like it just keeps teasing us. Ethereum's holding pretty strong. All right, we're going to do this move right here. This way, I'm committing. My New Year's resolution is stop saying let's wrap this up and go on for another 45 minutes. Let's see how we're doing on the likes. 5 likes. I love you all. I will be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you all, and peace.